Hi there. Welcome to my website today. Glad you're joining me. I hope you can look over some of the various features we have here on the site. Hey, I want to welcome a new station that's joined the Common Sense Radio Network. It's WWDC 101.7 FM in the Washington, D.C. area. It encompasses Washington, Silver Spring, Maryland, Alexandria, Virginia. So it's a big market. It covers about 1 million people up that way. And we're very pleased to have that new station join us. Had a number of new stations come in the last 6 months. And we really enjoyed seeing new people and hearing new responses to our radio show. I get a lot of emails to our show every week. Our show is a 2-hour show. We broadcast on Sunday mornings from 9 to 11 Central Time, but it varies throughout the country when other stations take it, so you can check local listings or just go to our website on the left here of this site. You can see an archive of a GNC radio, our radio show, and get podcasts or get the whole flow throughout the rest of the week. So have a lot of fun with it, and our listenership is growing. And again, welcome to WWDC, new station that joined us on the Common Sense Network. I was gone last week, went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Went to celebration, birthday celebration, big family gathering down there on the Pacific Ocean, and wonderful place. The water was beautifully blue. Beaches weren't all that much. They were kind of that brown, dark brown beach that comes from erosion of the rocks like you find in Hawaii, not like the beautiful beaches we have down on the Gulf Coast, quite frankly, and other parts of the world. But I enjoyed being down there. What I thought was interesting, while I was down there, I picked up the newspaper and saw that in the El Chapo trial, the big drug trial going on in Brooklyn up in New York right now, the drug cartel leader, allegations are now being made that El Chapo paid the past 2 presidents of Mexico each about $100 million just to leave him alone with his drug operations. I'm trying to give you an idea of how about how widespread the drug operation is when you can bribe the presidents of Mexico. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's all part of the trial in New York. Second thing, I went to a dinner in Puerto Vallarta and sat next to an American who's building a large hotel down there. And just in conversation, I said, well, first of all, do you feel safe down here where you are, where you're operating throughout the day? He says, we're very safe down here. The drug cartels have come to a standoff. They want to keep tourism in down there, the locals. So the local law enforcement agencies leave the drug cartels alone, and the drug cartels then see that there is not much violence, not much crime. Isn't that a heck of a note? You got to rely on the drug cartels to keep you safe. But that's how apparently it is in Mexico, which was disturbing to me, quite frankly. Second thing is, I said, well, tell me about the delays in America today. One of the complaints are, I've got a son in the construction business, and I'm involved in several building projects, and you have to go through so much red tape with local governments to get approvals. Often it takes a long, long time. And so I asked him, what kind of delays do you encompass when you're doing your construction here in this part of the world? He said, oh, it's very easy. All you do is find one key person that is your bribe contact, and you bribe that person, and that person then bribes everybody else. The person comes in and tells you, in this particular instance, the fellow had a female contact, and he said she just came in and said, well, we need to bribe the following 9 people, and here's how much the bribe has to be. And he pays the bribes, and he gets very quick response. And he says, that's just the way you do business down here. That's just a way of life in Mexico where he's operated. And so it's these are our neighbors we're supposed to be closely with in terms of reducing the dependence on drugs and all the massive drug problem. Yet we've got the cartels that are pretty much running local government, and you got to bribe everybody to do business. A blight on that kind of relationship shows you what business people in our country have to deal with in other parts of the world. Hey, I hope you'll listen to the Common Sense Show. Glad you're watching us. Have some fun on some of the things we put up on this website today. Talk to you next week. Take care.